Hi there, I'm Kamil, ex-CSGO pro player and now a Radiant Valorant coach. I've coached over 1500 clients and 20 teams in the last 3 years. And now I want to share my knowledge with you through VOD reviews that I do for people in my Discord. If you want your VOD to be reviewed, make sure to join. Link in the description below. So yeah, let's see what we've got here. Okay, pistol.
Because there's too much of that like clipping, like going 60-0 in games and like or whatever, like too much of like highlights and stuff like that. But people don't really learn anything. Like that's pure entertainment, you know. But if you do
Yeah.
like the other side of it, I think it'll do good too, for sure.
Okay, so we start in heaven, good rotation position. Okay, we see that they're pushing.
Oh shit, I can't
Okay.
see.
Oh, you cannot see?
Negative.
What the fuck? Oh fuck!
Yes, sir. There we go.
Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Okay, so basically what I was saying is like we're in a good rotation position. We see that they're pushing. Wait, now the fucking models are invisible. Oh, I fucking hate this VOD reviewing shit.
Yeah, this shit is so rough.
Yeah, so what I wanted to actually praise you here for is the sidestep. Like we're starting to utilize the sidestepping. We're not just standing still. Sure, the shots are missed, but I mean at least the movement is good, so that's something. Yeah, this is not a way. Like right here, you just want to chill and reload in the cover, right? Go to the cover, reload, then repeat again. Because here you wanted to basically like do two things at once. Let me reload and let me get down, right?
Yeah.
Whereas that could be accomplished if, let's say, you know where both of them are and none of them have the angle to peek you. But here, I mean, we have no info, so that was a little bit too risky. Ooh, that's a nice shot. Okay.
Guy thought I was chasing this guy. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that.
So the only final detail that I would have changed, I guess two, is after you killed that guy, you started reloading and you started like going at him. The thing is, if you're reloading, you don't want him to be able to peek you. So what you should have done from the get-go is try to close the angle. So essentially, for him, you want him to peek as far away to be able to see you. So instead of going this way, just go that way. So then he has to go all the way out here to see you. And second thing right here is, if your teammate taps the bomb, you have to think of that basically for this guy, the sooner he deals with you, the sooner he can go for him. So now instead of forcing a fight upon him, try to delay it. Like basically, you know he's here, your teammate is defusing, go here. And then play fucking tricks with him, jiggle and shit until he pushes you all the way. Because right now, if you let's say hide here and he does push you and like basically kills you from any of those positions, at least your teammate can peek and just kill him here. Right? Whereas here, I doubt that we come that we're peeking, your teammate is not ready to do anything about your fight, and then
yeah, my thinking was to push up and like just get the timing in so he could like stop tapping the bomb and just we kill him. That was my thinking. Like just get him out of the way as fast as possible.
Yeah, but like you need to call it, and you also have to remember what I've told you before. Like the same way, let's say if you play on T side, I told you that before that if you get a kill on T side, we can predict rotations. But you also have to keep in mind that for the guy to understand, so the CT to understand what happened, we need like 5 seconds. So he understands what happened, then he does it. So then he rotates. It's not like he's gonna rotate in a second, right? Because he has to acknowledge what happened. So same thing here. Like if you're gonna call for a teammate, let's peek. Like give him a second or two for him to actually be able to peek. You cannot just be like, let's peek. I'm peeking, and he's nowhere to be found, right? Like he's too far and shit.
Yeah. And he had to go all the way around to water to still kill him. Like,
I mean, he could have peeked side, but at least I mean he wasn't ready because he was on side already. But if you called it, he probably would have peeked a little bit sooner. Okay, so here we switch up, we play A.
Oh wait, this is another guy.
Oh yeah, true. Fuck, man, why? Oh yeah, it keeps fucking switching. Okay, so we play heaven, I'm sorry. Okay, not much happening, we decide to rotate towards A. Okay, not a bad peek, and also the fact that they're not looking at you is amazing, because your teammates were just attacking them, okay.
Yeah, I forgot about long, holy shit.
Okay, so we start here, no early nades. I guess you could have considered smoking monster, but like the spawn smoke that I taught you, if you remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what I told you also before. Basically, the animation of taking out nades like lasts, let's say, like 2.5 seconds, right? So you want to minimize that risk. So you basically, if you're here, you go here, take out the nade, then you peek, you throw it, and you go back, you pick up your weapon, and then you go back. So as annoying as it seems, that's the way to go. So you go back into cover to take it out, then you peek to throw it, you go back to cover to take out your weapon, and when your weapon is ready in its default position, that's when you repeak again.
Yeah, I'm doing the lazy version, waiting to get zinged.
Yeah, because I said, like, this way, like, a 5-year-old can just tap you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and here I could be picky that probably we shouldn't have sprayed the monster smoke, mainly because there is only 2 of you in B, which means if you both commit your sprays to the smoke, the short guy could push and kill you, which almost happened, but thankfully we had some bullets to
It
spare.
was, yeah. And he was looking at, like, I don't even know what the fuck he was looking for the guy monster.
Yeah, because now, okay, so this
pre-fire.
Now, pre-fire was good, but something important that you said, and something important that you said is basically the fact that you said, I don't know, he was looking for a guy in Monster. Now, why is that? And that's basically what we had on our sessions previously, because I told you, when you start shooting or you get a kill, you become the primary target of the enemy. So this guy coming out short, for him the primary target, and the target that he knows of is here. So he's not gonna be looking for anybody else because he's relatively stupid. He just wants to kill this guy because this is who he knows about. So that's why you could have also predicted this. Because think about it this way: if let's say you don't spam the monster smoke, so we're just standing here, this guy is like fighting the monster guy. If you try to think, okay, if I would be the short guy, what would I do right now? You would probably try to capitalize on something happening here, and you try to sneak out. Right? So that's why you could have been a little bit more ready for short, but that's obviously for later. Still, good round. Good kills. Okay, we go V again. Okay, usually if you're gonna be the first guy to reach monster, let's say you can see it by spawns or your teammates are calling that they're gonna go away, so you know like you're gonna be the only one here, buy a molly. Like you wanna buy a molly, you wanna stop the insta rush at least. Right?
Yeah.
And if you don't have a molly, then you should try to occupy like CT positions. Because if it comes to B retake, it's actually not that hard as people think. As long as you control CT, let's say, and Heaven, usually you would also want to have water, but water is like you cannot just play solo here and let 5 people push you, like you're not gonna be able to hold it. But if you control CT, at least you know that it didn't push like past this point. Alright, so this way like we can maybe smoke off something, flash something, and then try to retake water. So usually if you're gonna be solo B, do not play close.
Yeah.
Like your basically job is to buy as much time for the enemies to rotate. Like we're kind of lucky because we can see it on the radar and nobody's here.
I was gonna say that too. I got lucky here because 9 times out of 10 I play that one spot, I get popped. Like if they're running up, by the time I get to that barrel, I get popped like almost every time. So yeah.
Yeah, because now also when you're playing a site by yourself, you kind of have 2 options. Either we play for retake, right? Or we play for a multi-kill. Now, the problem is, if you're gonna be playing battles and you're gonna like be willing to take this fight, like this is a 50-50 fight. The way why it's a 50-50 is like he has the peeker's advantage if you're holding it, because you might as well be just waiting in the corner and you peek him on timing. But leaving that outside of the conversation, instead of taking a 50-50, what we could do is have a smoke in our hand and just jiggle. And with this one, what you can do is you smoke yourself, so you basically create like a line between the pillar and battles, and now you can choose to stay here, you can choose to go water, or you can choose to stay on the side of the smoke watching anybody to jump battles. And that gives you more of a potential to get a multi-kill than just simply taking a 50-50. Because now they have to deal with a smoke they've never seen before probably. Also, they have to deal with multiple possibilities. You could also just go in the smoke and peek on timing if you want to. So it's a lot harder for them to deal with, let's say, 4 possibilities or more than to just simply take a 1 possibility fight. Right? But also, if you're gonna play that battle position, as I said, instead of like holding this angle, always like be here and just jiggle back and forth if you want to, or just stay here, like hold short, and every now and then peek monster. So this way, what could happen is this guy comes out, he doesn't see you because you're looking short, and then he goes a little bit forward, switches his angle here, and that's when you peek him because you're checking it. So you're gonna catch him with his crosshair here instead of him being ready for you, right? Okay, so
Overpass with these mind games, it's so good because there's so much going on. So all these little mind games are actually so important on this map.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like all of those techniques that we speak about are gonna be used on plenty of maps, right?
Yeah. Facts.
Like same thing you could try to imagine like on Mirage. Let's say if you're playing B-ups, let's say like there is a car right here. Instead of let's say you trying to, hold ups, B-ups, and let's say there is a short here. What you could do is just simply stay in the balcony on the left side so the guy in the apps doesn't see you. You watch short from there, and every now and then you peek to catch this guy. And what could end up happening is this guy is already forward and he's looking towards backside of B. So you're catching him with crosshair somewhere else because we allowed him to check this position and kind of make him understand, okay, this is clear, I need to check other angles, right?
Look.
So you're basically
I'm
looking
not
for timing.
no exposure of the bank.
Yeah. You're going on the right side. I see that, but yeah, this is so unlucky.
That guy blends in there, dude. I hate that spot.
Nah,
That spot is
that I actually,
so
yeah, I
good.
agree. That's even
Oh
fucking
my
City's blended
god.
there. I'm just
And
surprised what your teammate did. Like, he
yeah,
knows that you're
that was
here
his
and
fault
he's
though.
looking your way instead of checking
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was 100% his fault. Yeah. But look at the top half of the T and then the bottom.
yeah,
It's like
it's
perfectly
yellow, both
colors of the
yellow.
truck. Yeah, yeah, that shit sucks.
Okay, so we switch it up. We decide to go secret. I like this. We're not making noise on the stairs like we discussed. Okay, so we're trying to peak on timing, like on the first session. Good to know. But with that said, the mistake that you've made right now, remember, the way I play, the way anybody that has a brain or anticipates aggression in secret when you're T side is like basically is usually going here and then trying to peek on timing. So this is like the position you want to check. Whereas what you did is you went here and you checked this line and this line. That's it. But if you want to fully clear it and feel comfortable opening the door, you need to go like all the way here to try to face this guy. Because this is usually the position they're going to have, not fully in the corner like this. Whereas here we're already turning our back. So what I would call that position, it's actually a common position. It's not an off angle of any sort. Like that's usually where people will go.
Yeah.
Okay, once again we got lucky, we didn't get punished for a mistake, and you were looking for timing, which you
Yeah,
kind of
that's
did
my mistake.
find, but he actually fucking hid behind the corner, so that's unlucky.
Yeah. When I start getting lazy with the plays too, I always get punished for it. Like almost always, bro. Like.
And that's the beauty.
Yeah.
Being punished tells you that you've made a mistake. Okay, not much to be said here. We didn't get the headshot, but I would say that there, if I had a shotgun, I would have peeked a little bit later. The reason why is because you need to kind of calculate those things. Like the timing, basically. Let's say he has like the random spawn, you have the random spawn. Let's say both of you, this is the timing for both of you. You get here, he gets here. So when you're on the stairs, he gets down. So now with that said, when you walk this distance from top of stairs to here, he can walk this distance, alright? So somewhere over here. But usually he's not gonna immediately walk. He's gonna first peek, check if it's clear, and then start walking. So unless you hear a guy running, like literally just running at you, don't insta peek. Like give him, let's say 5 to 6 seconds. I would say now even 5 to 7 seconds after you get here to then peek this. So let him walk up a little bit closer if you're running a shotgun or MP9.
Yeah, I genuinely thought he was closer. I tried getting that timing, but it's not 10 out of 10 yet.
Yeah, because you have to just keep in mind, like, he will always peek to check first. He's not gonna just keep on walking, right? So that kind of takes away, 2-3 seconds of the timing. Because first he wants to identify, is he peeking me? Okay, no, that's when I'm gonna push. Okay, nice dink. Okay, I would go for that, yeah, 100%. Oh, you saw him on the ladder, but it seems like you didn't notice. Okay, I don't know what he's doing, but that's well played. No, but this push is really good, because technically speaking, we should be losing this round. This gun could be our, like, saving grace, right? So that's actually really good that you took that risk. Because at the end of the day, it's not even a risk. The guy is low, you have a P250 to lose, he has an AK to lose, AK could win us the round, so that's great. Yeah, here you're kind of rushing yourself, which, technically speaking, I don't mind, because they already know that we're here. But so, I wouldn't say that's like a huge mistake or anything. You were trying to kind of use the AK, so it's fine. Better that than for you to just, stay there with an AK and let all the players die, so that's good. Okay, so
yeah,
we
my
smoked
teammates weren't doing
monsters.
anything that round either. I had too much like pressure on me. I was too much of the main target. Yeah, I'm only rotator in this fucking game on this one. This guy just looking at me, bro. What the fuck?
Okay, so we're clearing all the angles. Relatively okay, because the angles didn't clear are kind of impossible for them to play, in my opinion. Okay, now we slow down. Unfortunate. Yeah, so this is the problem. So when you were here, you kind of had this line, like you saw nobody is there, and then you went here, so this line is no longer because this wall blocks us, and then unfortunately you took a step forward when you opened this line in W, whereas we needed to re-peek the angle. Remember, like if you leave something out of your side, like re-peek it properly. I know this was unfortunate timing, because at the end of the day, like you just saw that angle, and he just appeared in it, but still.
There's better ways to play that for sure. Like there's way better plays.
That was a good kill. I feel like he doesn't deal with pressure that well. Like basically he goes back, but he doesn't know what to do, and by the time he figures out what to do, like he's already dead.
Yeah,
So
I knew I had that guy's number. That's why I kept going aggro.
Yeah, and as we said, like SMGs are just broken, right? But yeah,
Yeah.
I like your decision here to instead of pushing fall back because we pushed last time, so it would be relatively obvious, and we even saw on the radar that there was a guy waiting for you there. Okay, let's skip this a little bit because not much is happening. We get mollied, we're chilling, chilling, chilling. Okay, stuff's going on, so we move. That's good. We actually have a relatively good timing here because we haven't been spotted for quite some time. Oh, no knife out, my man. Yeah, no knife out. Like, you don't know. Like, I mean, you know where they are. You know they're in the vicinity of A. Like, but
Yeah. The guy peeks right when I pull it out. I was like,
yeah.
holy shit. Man.
Yeah, so we can hear them going back. Okay, so you do go back. Okay, but yeah, that knife out is a no-no. Okay, so we anticipate B play now because we're heaven. Okay, you throw a molly. Not the perfect molly, but not the worst molly either. Okay, so here I just don't like for how long we had that nade. So the thing is, when you were throwing this molly, we already saw that somebody flashed us. Like there was a flash somewhere. We didn't get fully blinded, but there was a flash and it wasn't from us. So that already is like a slight tell that they're probably pushing B. So after that molly, just take your gun out and fight. Like you've done enough. Whereas on
Yeah.
top of it, if you know they're like kind of low on money, technically speaking, a 50-50 should go your way because you have a better gun. So you don't want to allow any sort of a scenario in which legal Tech 9 or Mac 10 peek you when you don't have your gun out. So I would not nade that ever. Like just molly and
Yeah.
then have your gun out because they're about to peek you. Okay, until that guy is alive, we don't have to worry about monsters. I would focus a little bit more on short. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of how long we were just like not caring about short there. Because as I said, once again, because that guy is shooting, and because he, you know, got kills, is making a lot of noise, he's the primary target of the enemy. So even if somebody pushes through monster, they will focus him and his position where he's shooting from. Whereas the short guy, I mean, sure, they should focus him, but they could just walk out and pop you, because you're open to it, right?
Yeah.
So as long as he's alive, you should be worried about like a different angle. When he dies, that's when you can start worrying about monster. But okay, we started B, no noise B, we rotate A. That's the way we play pugs, 1v9 mental, let's go. Unfortunately, your teammate on B was left alone and didn't play passive, so we go back. This is all fine. I'm not sure about walking here. I would just run heaven, because at that point, it's not like he can be close CT or anything. And yeah, here, fortunately, we missed a shot he didn't, so. But yeah, definitely no walking, my man. Like, you just saw somebody get, like, the first thing when something appears, like, top right of your screen, which is kill feed, you want to look at the map to understand what happened, right? Like, where did the guy die? So if you see that the guy died here, it's probably either this or this. Which means this guy cannot be in your spawn in, like, 2 seconds.
Exactly.
On top of it, he has to check all of the positions, but sure,
I
he's
was
not gonna just
paranoid.
run.
Yeah, I was paranoid for no reason. Like he got the kill, pull his knife out.
Yeah, because here we're walking for like
don't do
5
that.
seconds, right? Like, you could just literally
Yeah.
run heaven and you would be able to, like, have this line in a matter of, like, 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, we switch it up. We go 3 play. Okay, that's one of your favorites. Ooh. Okay, I want to see this again because I'm not a big fan of how
He was
peaked.
staring. Yeah, and he was staring at the tree too. Like my timing was just bad. Like.
No, but I
he was
feel like
waiting
we
for me to
peaked that
peek.
relatively slow, and I don't know why. Okay, so we play quickly. Okay, my man, I hate this.
GoPro cam.
GoPro cam indeed. Okay, bam. Okay, so let's see.
And I think I geeked here too because he was staring right at my forehead when I peeked.
Yeah,
like,
but
I'm not...
this is the problem. Look.
He saw me. That's why,
Yeah,
right?
he sees your
He
shoulder.
saw me.
Because you need to peek this like, so you can actually see the entire angle. The thing is, like, look, you don't see the entire angle. You don't see what's going on in this portion. You only see this portion, as you can see, right? So that was the problem. Because right now, this guy, he can see your shoulder sticking out. We needed to peek a little bit wider. Because at the end of the day, this position, it's not a getaway position. Sure, you can get lucky, kill one and get away, maybe, but it's a multi-kill position because we're probably not getting away. So here we need to just wide swing, go for as many as we can. Whereas here, unfortunately, he saw our shoulder and
Now I see why he was staring at my forehead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so pistol, we stay with the team, push mid. Once again, look at your
Got
crosshair.
an extra small.
My favorite. I'm looking for ghosts.
Yeah, like, you peek this. So, like, the first angle you clear this is like this line, Like if you're going this way, sorry, this line. If you're going this way, then you need to also worry about this. But now, when we go into toilets, the first angle we need to worry about is this. This is what we call guardian. So you need to be aiming at that angle. Because the guy could be here, and he might peek left, right? Whereas here, we're looking for ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay, we take the charge. Okay, that's relatively too quick for me. Because the thing is, they should have at least 2 players. Like, usually the way you play is
Yeah.
like 1 here, 1 close.
I
But
think it's because I had info that they were stacking B, and then like once they heard me bathrooms, I think you could hear them like under me or something.
yeah, but how
I
did
think
we know
I
they're
had
stacking B
info.
though?
I don't know. I had info.
I'm from what? From God? None of your teammates were B to actually see it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So here, like, I don't
I
mind,
just
like, sure,
assumed.
you're running at them, you have a Glock against the USP, sure, close the distance, but like, in a 9 out of 10 rounds, like, you're not even getting to where you're getting right now without having to take a fight, and usually that would be like 2 fights at the same time, maybe even 3.
Yeah.
So first, I would kind of like try to stick around in this area, so like peek this, look for lines, get 1 or 2, and then go in. Whereas right now we have no flashes, no smokes, no angles are cut off, and we're just straight up sending it,
I
right?
just keep going. I just send it, dude.
So yeah, this is like one of those rounds in which like what you're doing is extremely lucky. Not lucky headshots, but lucky that we got away with it.
Yeah. Because there's no one there. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, we took advantage of that. Okay, a little bit of shooting legs, but nice still. That was a great impact.
Yeah,
3
I was
kills,
like, fuck it,
straight
dude.
up. And we made a lot of space. Because also, what you did is what I called in like team coaching, you kind of did like an insect play. Unintentionally, but an insect play. So what I mean by that? So as long as you're here, which means close to bank, you are the insect. Why? Because your teammates are trying to go on A. They're storming A right behind you. And those guys
Yeah.
have an issue. They cannot deal with them because there is an insect that can peek or push you at any time. So as long as you don't deal with the insect, you cannot start dealing with the rest because you have such advanced position, right? So that's the same thing. Like for example, if let's say you would be on B side, and let's say you would be like here, and those guys cannot get past this line. Like they want to plant and stuff like that, and they want to advance, but like they cannot do it. They cannot plant because they're afraid of you because you have such an advanced position. So you're an insect in a way. So that's what I mean. Like in those positions, like if you have an advanced positions and they cannot deal with you, the longer you stay alive, the better, because then the rest cannot deal with your teammates.
Yeah.
Okay, good kill. Once again, Crosshair is looking for ghosts, my man. Either we're watching heaven or we're watching shore, but like, where are we looking?
Yeah.
Like, if what you said right here was like, okay, I was looking at the radar, fine, I commanded, look at the radar, but hide, don't stand here open to short. Get here and then look at the radar.
Yeah.
Like, that has to be your habit. When we're looking at the radar, we're always in a safe position. Okay, good round. Okay, I skipped a little bit too much. Let's see it again. Hopefully no invisible people. But okay, we're looking for timing to peek this, which I like. And yeah, unfortunately he caught us moving. When we started moving, he peeked. So I like the timing that you chose because it was really random. It was late. The timing was great, but like he literally did the same thing. Like you guys had the same idea, and that's what unfortunately ended it on a failure because we should have been dead right there. Like we should have been dead to rights. I don't know what that guy was doing. Probably playing with a what is called the wheel thing that you play like Need for Speed on, but. Okay, so we choose to flank them, which I like, because your teammates are in trouble. With 20 HP, like if you, let's say... No, but like, take a look. If you choose to join your teammates this way, now what's going to happen is, those guys that are here, they're going to have a face-to-face fight against you. Because where are they focused? They're focused on your teammates. So if you join them, you have 20 HP, and you're going to have to take a 50-50, which is not really a 50-50, because you're low. So doing this is literally the best decision you could have made. Because as I told you, when you're low HP, you either look for headshot angles, or you try to kill somebody from behind or from the side, and that's exactly what you're doing. So this is the best decision possible. But at this point, this is where you should have come to your teammate. I'm not sure if you do, but you should have said go B.
Yeah, true. Instead of forcing the A.
Yeah, because B is clear, right?
I thought we lost this. Some shit.
Once again, we're looking for ghosts. Where is our crosshair? Our crosshair first, when you get out here, the first thing you check is this boost. Your crosshair has to be there if they're boosting. Then when you extend the angle more, this. Then you extend the angle more, this boost, because there are 2 boosts. And then when you extend the angle more, this. Nothing else. Why are we looking for ghosts? Right?
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough habit.
Oh,
to
we
break
saw
right
somebody
now.
monster. Okay, nice save. A little bit of a pre-fire. I like it. I commend it. Nice nade to kind of get away. And that nade, that was actually decent. Okay. And we got it. We stayed alive. But yeah,
Oh
unfortunately
yeah.
somebody pushed me.
Guy-
Yeah,
yeah,
not
the
much to be
fucking
said
guy
about
was there.
that. But still, that was a decent save. Decent save of the play. Okay, so we try to sneak up sewers again. Okay, so we catch him off guard. Not the biggest fan of the peak. So you can walk all the way here, but as I said, when we are fighting, either we jiggle for info or we fight. Those are the only 2 ways. If you want to get
Yeah.
information, you jiggle, right? If you want to fight, you swing. Those are the only 2 options we have.
Yeah.
The only time in which we are walking around the corner is if we're sneaking up on somebody and you're certain that they're not looking your way. So for example, if let's say you're T side, you pushed A, bam, 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 and you're going behind them. Those guys that are here, they're looking that way, you know it for sure because your teammates are making noise, walk around corners. But here, when you're walking up, this needs to be like a step where you don't make noise. Because as you know, in CS, you can take a bigger step without making noise. So that's what needed to be happen here for this line and then for this line. Whereas you peek this angle, which is a really probable angle, just walking. So if that guy was there, we're dead. Okay, we accidentally got dinked. Okay, I don't mind this nade because your teammate was in front of you, so technically speaking, you were kind of covered by your teammate to pull out the nade. Okay, we throw a flash and we try to push. Okay, this molly isn't a huge nana, man. You open 2 lines with a molly in hand. Like, that's a no-no.
I just tried doing too much. I was like, I got the smoke off. I did the flash. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, but at this point, look, there is 3 of us here. We can just refrag each other. If there is 1 or even 2 of them, as long as you guys refrag, you win this round. 1, 1, 1, 1, we win. Whereas if you don't have your gun out, and let's say your teammate dies and you're not able to refrag him, that's when the problems start. Like if you wanted to utilize that molly, the best way would be to when you were throwing that smoke from that safe position. Sure, smoke heaven, molly barrels, boom, we go. But when it's time to push, we push. Whether you have nades or not, gun in hand, and we're fighting. And here we're also a little bit useless. So you have 2 guys on site, and you're looking that way. Nobody can get to you before they kill those guys. So just watch flank. As long as the other guys are alive, nobody can be here, right? Okay, this is definitely a little bit late for this specific flank. Like, it's still probably gonna work, but I would just stay there.
No, it was super late. Like I almost lost this round because they both died, and then I had to like, you see, I start panicking, sprinting across, and then we lose because I wasn't thinking. Like I picked them for no reason. We lose the round. It's exactly what you said happened.
Yeah, because like at that point, like if you wanted to flank, if you do it from the get-go, yeah, great. But if we don't do it from the get-go, just stay monster. Stay monster, be able to refrag, be able to see the bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, so once again, we're looking for timing. Let's see how we peak it. Okay, we're checking. Crosshair once again too low, my man.
Yeah. I just get popped here, I think.
Later on, I'm gonna show you a small part from my overpass game that you were, I think you went out or something because you were on my stream, but then you went out. And I'll show you kind of how I approached overpass, like with my crosshair placement. Okay, so this, I mean, to be honest, we didn't have to throw any smokes or whatever. We just needed to get out. But yeah.
They knew I was there too, so they're gonna do stupid shit. So preventable. This gameplay.
Yeah, like look. First of all, you walked out with your knife. If your teammate dies, you're dead. And then this line is completely open. Nobody's holding this line for you, and you're already lining up the heaven smoke. Like, clear this first. If you mollied short, sure, but like, if you didn't, then my man, got out. Okay, a little bit of pre-fire, it's fine. That's actually a good position for you. Like, as long as you don't peek them right now, you're Gucci. Like, I don't like this. Because now look, the guys that are in connector, we don't know, let's say the guy, because you only knew about 1. Like, it's really unpleasant for him to be able to get out of connector right now. Because you could be here, you could be here, you could, like, you have plenty of possibilities. Whereas if he's holding this, for him it's only one possibility, that you're gonna peek the door, that you actually just did. So you're giving him one possibility. So just choose one of the options. Play here, crouch, check it every now and then. Go here, go on top of it if you want to. Crouch and just go all the way here, so you change your position completely, but don't give him this fight. Because right now he only has to hold one angle. Whereas if he has to come out, he has to check plenty, right? So you're making this fight a lot easier for him. Okay, so we do reposition. Okay. We know one's monster, one's short. You're hagging the smoke, which is completely fine. And this round is over at this point. There we go. Okay. Once again, no knife out movement. I know there are people running in front of you, but now, like this is the way like you guys were positioned. Now imagine a guy swings. He doesn't see this guy because it's like the angle is not that deep. He kills your teammate, and you are the refraggable. Like you need to refrag your teammate, and you're not able to because you have your knife out, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a problem. I know you're assuming, oh, my teammate's in front of me, I'm fine, but like you're not. If he kills your first guy, you're dead as well.
This is like the next level thinking I need to be at too. Because if I start going against level 10s, dude, I'm gonna lose the game with that knife pulling shit. Like no cap. Like I'm getting away with this shit because I'm going against like shitty players and shit. But I can
and also we're quite lucky, right? Like even players on your level, like they might still peak mid. It's not anything that is, you know, like just high level. So yeah, we're a little bit lucky with that. But that's the thing, like you said, like if you're lazy, you get punished, and that's why I said like it's a good thing, because at least you know you're doing something bad. Like the game is actually showing you like this is what we need to fix.
Yeah.
Okay, so max 7. Okay, that's nice. Okay, good VOD.